So, yeah, I mean, what can I say? Reading this, just the title alone, everybody pays taxes. Hi, friends, welcome to the Bar Planning channel. And today we'll be going on over the fact that who pays taxes, how you pay taxes, and why you should be paying taxes. Let's go. My name is Brad Pasi, and my 7 years' experience as an accountant and wealth advisor has made me realize that people lack a functional relationship with money. I'm here to help. Alright, guys, let's check out this article from IOL, written by Roland Mpofu, and it's titled "I've Never Been Told a Musician Has to Pay Taxes," says Zwai Bala over 2 million debt. Well, this is interesting. Let's get to it. So, yeah, I mean, what can I say? Reading this, just the title alone, everybody pays taxes, or everybody should be paying taxes, right? And what I'm basically trying to say when I say it is that any income that you earn, in other words, you work for it, and therefore you earn, somebody pays you for what you did, you pay taxes on that. That's the basic rule in terms of Section 1 of the Tax Act, gross income definition. I mean, going down this article, you understand that, when he accumulated taxes of up to 2.5 million in terms of the debt owing to SARS, this is a very horrible situation to be in, because most of the time, by the time you realize that you've accumulated that debt, which will be 5 to 10 years plus later, you would have already spent that amount of money. SARS would have imposed penalties and interests on that debt, and it's really an unfair situation and quite horrible to be stuck in this situation. And they will send debt collectors to you, they will take you to court, and you can also face jail time. It's very interesting that whatever management that he was working with, and at the end of the day, they never explained to him that you have to pay taxes. I mean, it's really unfortunate, and it's not like I have any inside information, but for me, how artists get caught up in, or anyone for that matter, gets caught up in such matters, is because you don't have professionals that are literally looking out for your well-being. People are there for their own benefit, and they'll do what they need to do to get their cut of your success rather than actually helping you and maintaining you. So it's very unfortunate that they were in this case, and he ended up owing the amount of tax that he owed to the authorities. People get taxed based on the income they generate within a 12-month period. Now, that income can be made within South African borders or internationally. So long as you're a South African resident, in terms of your tax status, you have to pay income tax in South Africa, which you pay to SARS. So that being said, it does not matter whether you earn rental income, whether it's employment income, whether it's business income in terms of you being a freelancer and you receiving income, you still have to pay income tax for that matter. Now, usually with employees versus, in other words, somebody that's working within a company, what happens is your employer tends to handle your tax affairs. But now the situation changes when you are independent, you're working for yourself, and the income comes directly to you. Now, most people, they get this process confused, thinking that no, my employer pays taxes for me. Now that I am self-employed, nobody employs me, then I don't have to pay taxes. And it doesn't work like that. So if you're working under employment, what happens is your employer pays you your tax, right? Pays you your income. And when they pay your income, they deduct your taxes. And therefore, when they deduct the taxes, what they're actually doing, they are prepaying your tax on a monthly basis to SARS. Of course, you, at the end of the month, you get your salary, you get your SMS, your money is paid, you enjoy your money, no stress. But when tax season opens, you declare. So when you declare, you are actually reconciling what your employer has been doing on a monthly basis. You are just merely reconciling it with SARS, saying that yes, my employer paid me so much per month, and now I'm declaring this so much that he paid. Now this is on a normal basis, right? On a normal case whereby you don't have any other income, your sole income is coming from your employer. Now, same situation, but now let's say you own some properties and therefore you get rental income. Now what happens is that rental income, it's outside the scope of the income that you get from your employer. Therefore, that income from your employer, you have paid your tax. But now the income from your rental properties is not covered by what your employer does. So therefore, when you declare, you have to declare your employment income plus your rental income. And this is where now it's very handy that you get a bookkeeper or an accountant to assist you, because now your tax situation is not simple anymore. It's actually complicated. So now the other situation is whereby you are totally self independent, you're self-employed, and the income comes to you. Now that's it. That's where now people in that situation, SARS has what they call provisional tax payment. So provisional tax payment aims to do what employers are doing for their employees, but now it's helping those that are self-employed or those that are independent of that process. Now provisional tax is more applicable to companies, but individuals that are earning income independently, they can also register for this, because what this helps them with, it helps you to prepay your tax, so that when you declare, you don't declare a big amount and then you have to pay a big tax bill, whereas you can just pay the amount that either it's a shortfall or deficit, or if you calculate it correctly, you won't have to pay any taxes because you would have prepaid them. So the trick here is to make sure that you have your tax management, to make sure that you don't pay unnecessarily high amounts of tax, or you don't unnecessarily under declare your tax. Otherwise, that could be viewed as tax evasion. For us to be in a successful position, we were never told how to manage these positions, and what we are slowly getting to understand, and what many people are learning, is that when you become successful, the more money you have is the more people. You need to have a team, you need to have an accountant, you need to have a bookkeeper, you need to have a lawyer, you need to have marketing manager, you need to have just people or a person that is able to assist you in your affairs, so that you can keep tabs on everything and don't let anything slip your mind. I mean, certain things you can get away with, but when it comes to finance, you really don't want to mess around there, because you need to make sure that your money arrives to you on time. You need to make sure the money that you have earned, you declare it to SARS, so that you don't have future problems. And for me, it's really unfortunate that somebody like Zwai Bala, as successful as he was, there was no such financial education. And this really reminds me why I do what I do, because a lot of black people, whether you're in high positions or any position for that matter, people are not getting information. People are not being taught or advised the right way, and being told like this is how you do things, and it's really getting people into trouble, unnecessary trouble for that matter, because when you get the proper advice, in fact, it's actually cheaper to comply with SARS. It actually works out cheaper for you, and this is proven. I mean, many of my clients, I always teach them like, guys, if we do the right things, you actually benefit from SARS rather than actually paying. Paying your dues and being a responsible citizen is really the best strategy that you could ever do. There are many ways in terms of tax planning for you to maximize your tax benefits, and there are many of them, which I'll be sharing some videos, by the way, highlighting some of these benefits for business as well as individuals. Now, it's very important also to work with a tax practitioner like myself. Contact us via our website, contact us via comments, whether way, get in touch with us, www.brightplanning.co.za, and we'll definitely help you. So, yes guys, so I hope this is helpful. I really want to do more. Please just let me know in the comments. Tell me what you want to what do you want me to really break down? What type of information do you want me to elaborate on? Because this was just a basic overview, just covering based on this story, just something that I thought I would communicate in a conversational manner, where I just really uncut, just explain it. So I hope it was helpful. I appreciate your support. Please subscribe, and comment, guys. Let me know so that I can create content that is, very helpful and informative. Till the next video, thanks.